Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Antlers of Houston taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Right to the air is Willis. Open man is Yoshivas.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
19.
Willis looking to throw it.
It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Willis looking to throw on first down.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
And now it's second down.
You look at this Raiders defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
This one complete to Yoshivas.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And Chase will go in motion left. Right back to the air again with Willis. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Willis.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Jamar Chase.
His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Antlers are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Willis out of the gun.
His throw incomplete.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because they look like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital. Extremely important because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
19 Tiger.
Murray now on 1st down.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Cup 19. Hustle. Go.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And as a result, possession switches hands. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and now got some space to operate. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Drop 50, drop 50.
Now Willis.
Out to his left.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Ready.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. This will be caught once again by Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Willis is going to throw once more.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Jack Stoll
from 10 yards out.
And the Antlers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. From the 31, here's a second down and 9. Here's Murray. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Complete. Jefferson the target. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Murray changing the play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He lets it go deep for Mayer. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Murray to air it out again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12. To throw is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Russell. And all the way inside inside the 15 before they drop him. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Open man is Tucker.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete.
Touchdown, Raiders! A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders are back within a score. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Unable to corral him. He fights through.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They do go for it. Here's Willis.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. 78 yards.
And the Antlers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play fake. Murray. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Battle.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Ready?
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he will find his man Chase complete.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Okay, ready? 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Back 60. 60 back there, 60 back. Ready?
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Third down, it's Willis. Looking deep here for Chase.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Left side caught by Diggs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
On the jump. Viking 18.
Here's Murray. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Come 19. Come 19.
From the gun, Murray. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. 2 yards, good enough for a first. A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On second down, here's Murray. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs from 19 yards away.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. As the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where if you try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 33 yards that time.
Willis looking to throw it. This one complete to Yoshibas.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
To throw, here's Willis.
Got him in, it's Brown. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Open man is Yoshibas.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Chase Brown, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Antlers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Murray now to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Back to throw, Willis.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here's 2nd and 10. Willis will look to throw it.
This will be caught by Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
Now Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount. He got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Brown. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
3rd down, here's Brown. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Houston, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.